Good evening. Obviously, it is night 10, and we are on our way home after the Sunday night jam. The jam was really fun, very interesting. I'm getting quite a few blues players coming in, and that is just remarkable. Today was 85 outside, and you could totally feel it. I have had Charlie now for 4 days, and it is exhausting. Oh my God, it's like watching a little ping pong ball bounce around your living space. Where's he going? Where's he at? Why is it quiet? What smells? Why is it sticky? I mean, so many feelings. But overall, I really had a good day. And I had a really good time with him. We went walking outside. I adjusted a little bit of my, what's called my patio, so that he doesn't get poked by the cactus, but he does go out there and likes to take his toys. Although one of the things he wants to do is toss his toys out, which I'm not letting him do at all. So, I don't know. He's just so funny and very personable. So, anyways, we are on our way home now. My windshield is filthy, I will have to say. Gross to that. But yeah, the last couple of days I have felt extremely thirsty, and I know it's because the temperature has changed. And let me tell you, I will be up at night. The other night, I ended up drinking 4 whole water bottles. And I know, that's so terrible. I want to get this, what's called the ice cube tray, but it's kind of made out of silicone, and it's contained. So, to me, I'd rather have that, because it's like a box, but it has the ice cube tray thing on top, and then once it hardens, you flip it over, and it becomes the lid of your ice cubes. So it becomes like a container once you flip it over. And I don't even need a lot of ice, but I do want to start using my water bottle, my large water bottle, instead of using all these little water bottles, because I do feel bad about using so much plastic. So that's kind of a goal coming up, but I need to buy one off of Amazon, and I think they're like $12. So I need to commit to that, but I haven't quite yet. Glenda and I have decided to not do breakfast on Mondays anymore. I know, because we're going to do breakfast on Tuesday. So to me, it's going to be easier, mostly because on Monday, that's when our jam moved. So on Monday nights and Wednesday nights, it's just a lot. It's a lot to get done. It's a lot to look at. It's a lot to plan for. So to do breakfast and then go home and try to get all the rest of the stuff done, it's just too much. So thankfully, she's very flexible and is able to switch so that we can just do breakfast on Tuesday. And I'm excited because we won't be going back to that place we went last time. What was it called? Maggie's? And I don't know. I was so upset because it was so yucky, and I spent almost $20. And what a waste. I think that's one of the most frustrating things for me, is to waste money on food that is not good. I'd rather have eaten a hot dog from QT for $1.50 instead of spending that kind of money on a very basic, and it was a negative experience too. I don't often ever feel hostess was towards both Glenda and I. I could definitely feel a negative vibe. And we didn't even do anything. We're like lovely people. I don't understand it. But anyways, I will probably be back at the breakfast stop because that just tends to be our comfortable place to go. So yeah, I do want to try to get in a hike this week. I do want to get up early tomorrow and take Smokey out for some strange reason. And I don't know if he gets, or if this can happen, but I feel like he got jealous of Charlie. Or I don't know. I don't know what in the world came over him, or if he felt like he needed extra attention. But I was sitting on the floor playing with Charlie, and he looked me dead eye in the eyes and peed on the floor, on the carpet. Yeah. Which I don't think he has peed on the carpet in years. And I'm talking like 5+ years. Because, well, let's see. Smokey is 9. So, of course, there's the puppy time. But he learned really fast to be potty trained really fast. And the other thing that happened was he actually pooped in the house, in the bathroom, and on the bathroom rug, which is fine because I can wash and disinfect that. Which, even as a puppy, he would find like the kitchen floor or someplace easily able to clean up, right? And he rarely will ever have an accident in the house. And he felt really bad, I could tell, but not really when he peed. Like when he pooped, I could tell something was wrong, and then I smelt it, and then I was like, oh my God, and you know, all of that, and then I had to clean it up. But that was weird. And then like 2 days later, for him to look at me and pee. And he didn't even act like he wanted to go outside, because I would have called my son to say, hey, Smokey has to go outside. So you either watch Charlie or, you know, whatever the case may be. Or I could have put Charlie down for his nap and then ran Smokey out right in front of our steps to pee, and everything would have been fine. But that wasn't the case either. He didn't even act like he had to pee. He just looked me dead ass in the eye and peed on the floor. So I had to clean that up, which was very weird. And then it made me kind of sad because I'm like, is he getting old where he can't hold his potty anymore? But long story short, now I've decided that I'm going to definitely take him out to go potty tomorrow for our long walk like we usually do. And I just have to start doing that again because I don't want him going potty in the apartment, of course. And I think he needs the exercise, as so do I. And the temperature today was 82, which means it's going to be a nice steamy 50 tomorrow. So there's no reason why we can't get back at it. So that's what we're going to do. That I'm hoping to work out. And then I'll see Glenda on Tuesday. So everything should be good. I'm hoping. I'm also hoping to make cookies for the boys for Monday night because the attendance level is very low on Mondays at the gym, mostly because it got switched and you know, people can't make it. It's very frustrating. I don't know, and I don't agree with the switching, but nonetheless, that's what's had to happen. So we are switched. So I kind of want to reward the guys for coming out, even though to them they're just happy to play music. You know, they're excited to be on the stage and play guitar. They're not very fussy about much of anything. But at the same time, I do want to reward them. So I'm hoping to make cookies for them, and I'll be able to reward them that way. And just an appreciation thing. My natural personality is always hostessy or caretaking, and so to me it's not a big deal. Plus the fact that good old Betty Crocker and I can whip was funny because I had Miss Rachel on YouTube. So Beth was like, who is that in the background? And I'm like, oh, that's Miss Rachel, our preschool teacher. And Charlie was eating his lunch, and